Hello, everyone. Welcome to another day in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Let's get started and get our L3 4 shards for today and Irina. Let's see. Alright, I think I adjusted blue stacks a little bit, so the sound isn't going too loud now. Still this group here. Probably next time I'll redo a refresh. Let's see if we can fight against different people. Let's see here. Storm, bronze impacts. We got one more. Sweet. Get our gear. There we go. Crystals. No, nothing there. And okay, so we'll be able to unlock Zeb, which would be great. Let's see here. Let's get. Since we're working on Ezra, let's just blow everything we have on him. 13, not too bad. Trying to speed run through this real quick, if you don't mind, because I was actually enjoying explaining the Galactic War table. So yeah. We had to do hard modes. But we need to kill. No, we don't need to kill time actually. The way we're doing this. Okay, what we'll do is we'll start slowly working on this node here. Got one node for her. She is part of the resistance, but on my main account, they're fairly slow going. So it's always good to get a head start on that. Alright. Okay, events. Okay, so here's the Emperor Palpatine event. Oh, sweet! We can actually do this. Oh, that's so awesome. Alright, cool. So we'll actually get to see a little bit of the legendary events. Alright, sweet. Okay. Let's do this though real quick. So we're not going to be doing a lot of Galactic War battles. We're actually going to be doing events for this video. Perfect. Alright. I'll quickly speed run through this and explain. I'm just going to use basic. He needs to be dispelled with his taunt. I want to get rid of him because if it's passive, if one of the allies goes down, he gets a taunt automatically. I want to take her out so she doesn't get automatic heals for everyone. Ezra is like nobody. Yes, he deals a lot of damage, but he has to have a good team comp to actually be pretty decent. So yeah, once it goes down like this, you can just ignore him. Yes, he might dispel some of your buffs, but if you're doing 2v5, no big deal. Alright, so we got our daily out of the way. I'm going to squeeze in until we get to the purple crates, so shouldn't be too bad. Alright, this team comp here is pretty standard from what we've seen so far. She is a little different. Kira, she is a scoundrel actually. She's a great leader for the scoundrels. And we don't know what, she has a grenade, she has stagger ability, which is nice. Yeah, so I'm actually be focusing Talia, but we'll just get her out of the way. I want to get Talia down a little bit. Alright, we're gonna keep the... Alright, there's the taunt. Go away. Oh man, Ezra, why are you not doing your double hits? You need your double hits. Yeah. I didn't want to remove that stun because I knew that Chopper was going to be coming very soon off that stun. Like if it was a little bit of a higher level, I would sort of want to remove that, but there's no one here that would deal huge damage to our team. So having Chopper out of the fight for a few seconds wouldn't cost me anything. So just keep in mind, you know, sort of have to think a few steps ahead. Is like, if I remove this, is this going to hurt my team like in the future? You know, is someone who are the moves of these characters right here? Alright, standard lineup, and the only difference is Wedge. He, I think I mentioned this in a few videos. Lando, Wedge, and Biggs, just the three of them are a powerhouse together. If you don't believe me, look up Wedge, Biggs, and Lando. There's a video that shows that they just wreck teams. I'm not quite sure if they... it's a little bit of an older video, so I'm not quite sure if they're still viable, but I've seen them on my main account around, and they're fairly up there in the arena. Just the three of them. And then there are other people that complement them as well, so I can't say that they're top tier, but they are a good force to be reckoned with if you have those three characters in your arsenal. Yeah, you know, standard way is to take out the healers, focus on damage, because you know tanks, they don't deal a lot of damage, so you can leave them for last. Unless there are certain situations where you need to take them out, like the Royal Guard. But Chewbacca typically is the last person to go. Alright, so we got our purple. Done. Alright, we got that daily out of the way. Alright. I'm so happy we can actually do a legendary event. We're not be able to complete it though, just at FYI. If you were hoping that we would complete it, to unlock Emperor Palpatine, we would have to have our characters to 5 stars. We'll be able to get Zeb to 4. Yeah, we need to get it going. Oh, let's see. I might have to do that off stream due to time. But yeah, let's do this real quick. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so here we'll need to sort. We can't really auto it. I'll explain some of our runs. Pathetic rebels ends here. Okay, so Emperor Palpatine is leader, so he's buffing the Empire. So the idea is we can't just focus fire Emperor Palpatine, because these guys will have their passive and just do their taunt, and then won't be able to do anything. So the idea is we want to get these guards down ASAP, so then we can focus fire Emperor. There we go. We're going to remove his defense and health with Ezra's. There we go. We're going to put the daze, and perfect. We landed a stun, and they're done. So there is part 1. And this is another good example of why Phoenix Squad is so good, because right now it needs rebel teams, and Phoenix Squad fits the rebel build. And since you're already building them, might as well give them out. So, which is really cool. So let's move on to 2 stars. So we get 25 shards per run. And then I think on the like 6th and 7th we get a little bit more just to boost, because basically if we can, like, the ideal is if you get your whole team to 7 stars, you can then unlock Emperor Palpatine to 7 stars, which would be cool. So we'll just go through the same strat, taking out the guards first. I had to use a summon. Boom. Okay, there's the health. I don't want to use dispel. Yeah, let's do that. Give him a little more squishy for us. And there's his AoE, which is a stun. It's a little bit nasty, but we should be getting unstunned in a few seconds. Who should I? Yeah, let's do Ezra. The reason I want to do Ezra because he's our main damage dealer, and so he can pair well with Hera. Like Zeb is more like the off tank in a sense. So he supports Kanan and Chopper. Boom. Cool. 2 done. We only are able to get to 3 since we were 3 stars. But see, there's 25, 50, and 100,000. So if you're a little short on credits and you're able to at least do 1 or 2, you get decent credits for this, which is nice. I can feel your fear. Alright. Actually, so since we have the exposed on, let's do this. See right here? See how he's low? And they automatically taunted? But should be okay. Alright, defense up. See, he used his health, but he didn't gain a lot, which is nice. Let's dispel that. Stagger. Okay, he's exposed. If you see exposed on it, always go after if you can, because that deals extra damage to him. Alright, I don't... There we go. Let's use taunt. Oof. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, health. That's totally fine, because he's actually, even when he drains health, he's actually damaging him. So he's actually helping us defeat him. We'll unlock Hera. There we go. Auto. We'll call in Ezra to assist. We'll do that. And shebang. And there we go. Okay, so that's our maximum that we can get to. I really don't think that we can get, maybe, not quite sure if we'll be able to get them to our group to 5 stars. Gonna be honest with you, because we can get Zeb to 5 today. You know, let's do that real quick. If you don't mind, I'm going to use auto because I really want him to get at least to 4 tokens. Alright, let's do Chopper because he does health and taunt, and also buff dispel. Okay, there we go. He's out of the game. Good. I really don't know this guy that well, unfortunately. So, even on my main account, I don't even have a single shard for him. So, I don't know what his abilities are. But as you saw there, he went down pretty quickly. Alright, it looks like a standard lineup that we've seen except for Princess Leia. But if you want to know what her kit is, just look under the Rebel Challenges segment in the playlist. And we just go through all the rebels and look at their kits. So let's take out Talia because she does a massive AoE heal. There we go, good. Nice. Boom. Done. Alright, well, I'm actually happy that we were able to get that out of the way with the Emperor, so you could actually see how the progression works. And you can sort of prove on, you know, going this route is a pretty decent, efficient way of going about it. Alright, T3. He's actually a pretty good droid. He is required to unlock Darth Revan, who is, in my opinion, sort of like the in the game legendary character. The characters are very, very hard to farm. Yeah, so but the legendary character that Darth Revan that they get is really, really good. So at the time of this recording in the series, you know, I'm not quite sure in 2020 or in the future if this game is still around. If so, if you're watching from the future, hello. Wonder what's like over there. Yeah. But as of the time of this recording, I know this game has evolved over time. Like at one point, Darth Maul and Darth Vader were like top tier on the list, and it was like if you had a Darth Maul and you modded them correctly, you would just own anybody. But now Darth Maul is almost obsolete. So, alright, cool. We're able to unlock Zeb to 4 stars, which is great. Here. Let's see here. So there are 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. Let's do backup plan. Keep that healing up. Sweet. Okay. We should have another arena unlocked. Sweet. Yeah, none of these characters here are unique. We already tackled Boba Fett in one of our groups, so yeah, no one new here that we need to talk about. Typically, the legendary events, in case you're wondering, I think they gave you at least a good week or so. I'll have to double check the event just to make sure, but I think they give you a good week or so to try attempt at it, which is nice for them. For those who are like just barely there and they need the extra day to farm the certain nodes and all that. Let's take a look here. Event. Yeah, we have 6 days left, so it is possible. But I would have to do a lot of off video grinding if you're willing for me to do that. I'll show you, and so just go down and comment down below if what you want to see, if you want to. Alright, so I'll just show you exactly what I would be doing if majority vote wants us to get at least 5-star unlock for him. Basically what we'll do is with each Galactic War table here, it gives us 1,200 of these tokens to work on this. So basically what I would do is, since we already brought Zeb to 4, we need to get to him to 5. Actually, hang on a second, let me do some calculations real quick. So if we do a refresh on him, we did 1 use. You can only do 3 refreshes in 3 days with the amount that we have for a daily run of war table. So if we use all our tokens, so that means that's 10. So let me bring my calculator up real quick here. So that's 10. You might not be able to do this rule, actually, even if you wanted to grind out. Let's see, so 65 minus 10. Okay, that's 55. So that is for today, and that will be day 7, which is okay. Now if we subtract 15, because they're because we're going to be using 15 a day, so that's day 6 minus 15 again, 25, minus 15 again. Oh, so actually, sweets. So in 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we could get Zeb up to 5. Okay. The problem I see is having Kanan ready. That's the only problem I see, because we have 6 days. We only get 50 from the... Alright, yeah, let's do some math real quick. So, 6 days. We haven't got our daily refresh, so that means 50. Let's see here. For our arena quests here, we only get 200. So we're getting about 250 per day. And so we need... Yeah. Alright, so let's... 250 times 6. 1,500. And 400 is for each. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 4. 80. Yeah. I think with how we are positioned, minus 800. Yeah, I don't think, like, even if we boosted our arena, I really don't. Unfortunately, I would think it would be really fun to show that our, our consistency of grinding, Phoenix Squad paid off. But if only the event started a few days later than what it is right now. Oh my goodness. Alright. Go ahead and comment down below what you think we should do. Personally, my main goal is trying to get to 50 sims for a Galactic War table, because just from experience from my main account, trying to when I was working on the arena and I was blowing through it really quick, my Galactic War table was taking a dive because I couldn't keep up with the Galactic War table, because they were as it progresses, if you didn't notice, they get harder and harder. So not necessarily you're going against the same people in the arena. You might go a little bit higher, and so we might go against purple geared characters that we're not even at purple gear right now. So that's just from my experience. And again, I just want to see what your thoughts are on this, so comment down below on what you think we should go. I think we should stick to what we're doing, because we're able to blow through the galactic table fairly quickly. That means we only get minimum, probably we won't be able to get to 4 stars. We won't be able to get to 5-star Emperor Palpatine. But yes, we won't be able to get Palpatine right now this week. But as we progress, when this next event ends and when the next event comes around, we will probably be able to blow through and get 7 stars easy, because we would have the extra time to get our Phoenix Squad up to par, and then by then we actually might be able to get Thrawn as well. So it's not like this is the only legendary character that our team can unlock, is we can unlock Thrawn as well. So yeah, 2 minutes. So let's do a Rancor run real quick. Oh, we're at 3rd. Perfect. All right. So the idea with Rancor, there are 3 stages. The first stage is you have to go against, yeah, you have to go against Gamorreans first, the guards, and then you have to remove their taunt and attack the leader. Then you attack the Rancor. There's a switch here to make him stun a little bit, but the idea is just to deal as much damage as possible. Staggers and all that don't really work. There is a little bit of a cheese to this fight if you have 2 legendary characters. I think I covered that a few times, where if you had Commander Luke Skywalker and Raid Han, who you get from the Rancor runs, just having those 2, they have so much turn meter removal that you can just basically press auto and let it go. So there's an expose there. We're going to use taunt. We'll use this ability here because there's no, he doesn't get buffs, so to speak, so using the ability is not like a waste. It's just like he hits like a truck, as you'll see in a few. So basically it's trying to survive, you know, because he's putting that healing debuff on you, and just trying to deal as much damage as possible to him. Because like he has a scream that removes any of these green buffs that we have, which is very annoying. As you can see here, you know, it's not landing anything at all. But we're getting at least exposes, which is nice. We're getting the extra damage. He also eats you, so that teammate can't be revived or anything. So it's a little bit annoying, especially if you have a higher team comp and you're like, yes, we're doing so good, and then it goes nom on your main damage dealer, and you're like, well, that sucks. And there you go, see, we got removed from our... Alright, we're wrapping up this video here. It was actually not a bad day, actually. And so that's the idea with Phoenix Squad. There's nothing really much, and then, you know, try to hit the button here. There we go. He goes down, and so you have a little bit more time to wail on him. Let's do this. Ah, he didn't do his double tap. There we go. So I'm just going to do auto for the rest of the video. So yeah. So in summary, how do you want to progress with this account? Do you want us to sort of see if we can get our, you know, get a little bit higher score so we can see if we can squeeze Kanan to 5 stars if possible? Or do you want to wait and actually be able to just blow through 7 stars with our characters? So yeah, comment down below what your thoughts are, and we'll sort of see what to do. But yes, guaranteed we will be able to get at least 4 stars completed. So if you want, saying 4 stars is fine, cool, we can do that. All right. Actually, that was perfect timing. I'm gonna stop the video there. Actually, no, I lied. Yes, let's do this, get our dailies, then end the video. So I'm gonna stop talking, let this arena run out, and then collect our dailies, and we'll go from there. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Check the description below for links for events, i.e. the Emperor Palpatine event, and other fun links I think are helpful for this game. Thanks so much for dropping by, and have a good day.